Good morning. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Made my coffee, had my shower, got pretty much most of the bike packed back up. Just need to wash some dishes and then I'll head out and leave my cozy little cabin. Had a good fire last night. That was a lot of fun. Today, the plan is we're going to check out, start working on at least the state park cache here at Lake Fort Smith. Then we're moving on to Devil's Den, where I'm meeting up with a friend of mine named John. He was supposed to meet last night for dinner, but we got the wires crossed and he ended up staying at home thinking we were meeting tonight for dinner. So we're just gonna ride a little bit today. After that, I'm gonna go to Prairie Grove State Park, pick up the cache there after Devil's Den. Then this afternoon, I'm not sure what all I'm gonna do, but I'm meeting up with another friend of mine tonight for dinner. Then tomorrow will be more caches and families coming up, and then we'll start Razorback weekend. Here in a second, we'll finish loading up and go find our first cache. Okay, just checked out of the cabin. I'm gonna walk down the Ozark Highlands Trail a bit and see if we can find this cache. It's a nice little place. It's a beautiful park. See if we can get a picture of the lake here in a second. This is overlooking the day use area, the marina, and the lake. Okay, so found the first cache of the day. This one wasn't very difficult, it was kind of in plain sight. Like I said, some of these are meant for kids and some of them are a lot harder. This one was pretty simple. This is kind of what it looks like. At the top over here are the coordinates for trying to find that last cache. Let's see, there's just some random stuff in there. Usually there's a logbook to sign to say you were here, but I don't see one in there, so I guess we won't sign one today. We'll just log it on the website. Hike back up to the bike and then get ready to go find the next one at Devil's Den. Okay, it's a little warmer today than I thought it'd be. This morning when I got up it was 45. I got long johns and a long sleeve shirt under my riding gear. I'm a little hot. But look at the fall colors. Making our way out of Lake Fort Smith State Park. We're going to continue on 71, find somewhere to fuel up, and then head over to Devil's Den. There are several of those geocaches at that state park, but I only went and found the main official park cache. It looks like this place has got a swimming pool that looks pretty cool. Kind of big splash pad for kids, big playground, a marina. We'll have to come back and camp with the family sometime. Maybe when it's a little warmer in the summer. This Artist Point kind of looks abandoned. Must be COVID issues. Normally, there's tons and tons of people here. Gorgeous views though. Keep on rolling. Driving through Winslow, Arkansas right now off of Highway 71 on to 74, which goes through Devil's Den, I believe. Alright, we just entered the park. There's lots of little switchbacks going down to the valley. Beautiful. I used to come here all the time when I was in college. Back then, there's a cave that you could go and explore, and we used to come and do that a lot. They've had it closed for a long time due to some bat fungus. I'll look it up more later and tell you about it. But pretty much all the small little caves around this area you could explore, but they're all closed now. Look at this thing. So what I'm looking for is trying to find the best spot to park for this cache, because I put it where there's not a trail. I think we'll do right here. It's supposed to be over here in the woods. So this is cool. There's an old road here in the woods by where the cache is, and an old bridge. Spiderweb. It's pretty neat. Alright, I found it. Let's see what's inside. Oh, a mask. Lovely. Again, I really don't see a logbook. Guess I won't sign this one either. There's our code, so we'll jot it down and then I'll wait for John. Alright, back at the bike. Now to go back down. Oh, we're going to go look for a place to park and wait for John. Need to put new battery in the other GoPro and we'll be gone. I'm wanting to take this route here, but I think some of the road collapsed last year during heavy rains, and I don't know if it's passable or not. Guess we'll find out. I know it's hard to see on the GoPro, but there is a pedestrian crossing bridge down the creek that forms a long trail. I think it's around 14 miles, called Butterfield Trail. I have not hiked it, but it's on my to-do list. Alright, so I met up with John. We are going to take the long way to the next cache. See if we can find something pretty to look at. And it has warmed up quite a bit. Red lights in the middle of the woods. Got to do some adventure riding. Oh, no one's swimming today. We're on 59 going north. This should put us out in Lincoln, Arkansas. and then we'll travel up the kind of 4-lane highway to Prairie Grove to the next geocache. John's back there. Whoa! Alright, on Highway 62 now, heading towards Lincoln and Prairie Grove. And my stomach is growling. It's about 1 o'clock. I'm ready for some food. So we're gonna go do a quick grab on this cache in Prairie Grove, and then we will head on. I'm not gonna stop and linger at the state park too long. I know it's I think it's a nice one. I've never really been there. Almost here. This is the battlefield over on the right. Just gotta find the entrance.
You have reached your destination on the right.
Nice little park too. I'd like to have a bike and ride around while doing this. Come pick you some apples. Well, we came, we cached, we conquered. Cache was in pretty bad shape here, and the code was not there anymore, so that's the one that I'll be missing. I had some technical difficulties and the battery died on the way back into Fayetteville from Prairie Grove State Park. As I kind of said at the end of the video, the cache really wasn't in that great a shape. It looked like someone might have raided it and got rid of everything that was inside. The code wasn't there, so I have to find some other way to get the code so I can finish the series. I decided on the ride home that I wasn't going to show you guys the cache anymore. I may show it if it's not going to give away the location, but I really want, if you decide to do some of these yourself, to not make it super easy or give it right away. Most of the ones I found in the state parks haven't been very difficult anyway. So showing the precise location just, I think, will ruin some of the fun. The rest of the day was uneventful. John and I went into town down to Dixon Street and ended up getting some lunch. Later that evening I met up with a friend of mine and we went to dinner and then stayed the night at his house. Next morning got up bright and early and headed off for the rest of the caches. Stay tuned for that video to come soon. Hope you enjoyed this one and thanks for watching.